And now I'll give the floor to a representative of UN Watch.
Thank you, Mr. President. UN Watch commends Special Rapporteur Diane for his valuable work in combating racism. We address two issues. First, the report before us cites Iran for 3 anti-Semitic acts. 1. Convening an international conference questioning the truth of the extermination of the European Jews by Nazi Germany. 2. Organizing an earlier Holocaust denial cartoon contest. And 3. President Ahmadinejad's repeated calls for Israel to be, quote, wiped off the map. Just last week, Secretary General Ban condemned the Iranian leader for his latest statement inciting to, quote, destruction of the Zionist regime. Mr. Diane, because the Iranian president continues to violate the Genocide Convention's Article 3 prohibition against incitement to destroy a national group, what steps can be taken to enforce the Convention's Article 1 obligation to prevent? Second, your report identifies the inherent connection between Iran's anti-Semitism and its promotion of other racist theories. I quote, by organizing this conference, President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad demonstrated his intention to legitimize the revisionism of other forms of racism, in particular by inviting symbolic figures of anti-black racism in the United States of America, such as the Ku Klux Klan, whose main intellectual and ideological platform is the racial inferiority of black people and the need for their physical elimination. It seems we have a government which says one thing when they speak in Africa, but quite another thing in Tehran, where they celebrate David Duke, a man who says that black people are violent, lazy, primitive, and promiscuous. Similarly, when the Iranian leader addresses the General Assembly, he talks about human dignity and justice. Yet in December, the same assembly condemned Iran for treating its minorities with neither dignity nor justice. Resolution 61/176 on human rights violations in Iran cites the following: increasing discrimination and other human rights violations against persons belonging to ethnic and religious minorities, including Arabs, Azeris, Baluchis, Kurds, Christians, Jews, Sufis, and Sunni Muslims. The escalation and increased frequency of discrimination and other human rights violations against members of the Baha'i faith, and recent violent crackdowns on Arabs, Azeris, Baha'is, Kurds, and Sufis. This policy and practice of racial discrimination violates not only international human rights law, it also contravenes the basic principles of Iran's own constitution, including its guarantees of human dignity and equality under Articles 2, 3, and 14. Mr. Diane, what steps can you take to further protect Iran's minorities from their government's policies of racial discrimination, xenophobia, and intolerance? Thank you.